Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment was sponsored by the Myrtle Beach Classic.
Well, it really doesn't get much better than this. Today I am joined by Darren and we're talking about the Myrtle Beach Classic. Aren't we so lucky with this weather right now?
We are. It's gorgeous out here, blue skies and the Atlantic Ocean behind us.
Let's do the full rundown. You got this big old golf tournament coming up. This is a pretty historic event for Myrtle Beach.
It is. It's the first major professional golf tournament on the Grand Strand since the 90s. So the PGA Tour doesn't host a lot of events. There's only 36 of these on the PGA Tour regular season schedule all year long. So to have one right here in Myrtle Beach in our backyard is really, really cool.
This is a big deal.
It is. Yeah, we're excited. We're going to have 120 PGA Tour professionals in town, along with their families. I mean, we hope that a lot of the players bring their families to this setting, stay at the hotels, eat at the restaurants, and just have a good time here in Myrtle Beach.
So it's going to be a 4-day event. Can you kind of break down what that's going to look like for people?
The tournament week is May 6th through the 12th of next year. We'll kick off the week with what we call a Monday Pro-Am. So if you're a golfer and you want to come out and play with the pros, you can do that. You can buy a team in our Monday Pro-Am. Tuesday we'll have some activities. We'll have a junior clinic. So a lot of the junior golfers from the area will come and interact with some of the PGA Tour professionals that day. Wednesday we have another Pro-Am. We call it the Wednesday Pro-Am. You can also buy teams in the Wednesday Pro-Am. There's a Tuesday night party prior to that right here on the lawn right behind us. And at the party you actually get to choose which PGA Tour player you play with that next day out here at the Dunes Golf and Beach Club. So, and then Thursday we start with the first tournament round. So we'll have, like I said, 120 players that'll be here all week. Thursday is our first round, Friday is our second round. After the second round we'll have a cut to about the top 65 in ties. And then half the field will make the weekend, and they'll play on Saturday and Sunday.
So there's also going to be a charity aspect to this too. You guys want to make sure you're giving back.
There is, yeah. The PGA Tour as a whole is a very philanthropic organization. Since they started running events across the country in really the late 1960s, they've given back $3.64 billion to local charities in the markets where they have hosted events. It'll be no different here in Myrtle Beach. So. We'll have a group of charities that we will support after the tournament. We'll make those big checks and make a lot of people happy. So it's one aspect of the event that we're very proud of and again, leave an impact here in the Myrtle Beach community.
I can imagine there's a lot of planning going into this event, huh?
There is, yeah, especially with a first year event. There's lots of, a foundation to set basically. So trying to find a host hotel, working with a lot of the vendors. We're trying to use as many local vendors as we can, of course, whether that's a bus shuttle company or a restroom company or a catering company. There's a long list of vendors that we're working through kind of the vetting process to make it a great first year.
You want this to be a great experience for everyone involved.
We do, including the volunteers. So we've had a huge response from the volunteers this year. We set up an initial website where you could inquire about volunteering, and we had a hunch that the response would be good. Yeah. We had over 3,600 people respond that want to be a part of the first annual Myrtle Beach Classic.
And I can see why, especially after driving out here. I mean, what a perfect backdrop. Talk to me about this facility a little bit.
Yeah, it was built, the golf course opened in 1948. This beautiful clubhouse came soon after that. But yeah, it's a beautiful golf course. They've done a few renovations to it on some tee boxes. They've expanded the practice putting green. Just really kind of cleaned up the golf course. Not that it needed it, but to host a PGA Tour event, they wanted to really just shine for year one. So it's just a great golf course with this view. You just can't beat the location and the setting.
I love it. It's all very exciting. So where can people learn more about tickets so they can go ahead and get those as soon as possible?
Yeah, tickets are currently on sale. You can go to myrtlebeachclassic.com. Right at the top of the page, click on tickets. If you're interested in the hospitality options, you can click on the hospitality link as well, and then volunteering as well, there's a link for that right there at myrtlebeachclassic.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
I'm so excited.
This is a big deal.
This is crazy cool. Go, Miguel, go. Just get yourself comfortable. Right, gently, and then you're gonna hold your right hand here, just a little pinch, okay, and then start the gas pedal. It is, that first push is always the scariest one. There it goes. Yep, keep going. Okay, and then just maintain, you can maintain that slow speed. And then to see how it's moving and then how this hand is really gonna be your guide, navigating. Nicely done. I mean, look at that, you did great.
Oh, wow.
And then just pinch it close to right here, kind of hold this thread, pinch it, pull it out. You want a long tail. Don't be scared, pull it all the way out.
I like that.
Yep, and then this cuts right over that. Yep, that's great. So you want to pin that one down there, and then you're going to pin that. No, you want to make sure they line up as well after you. So you're going to want to center this over just a touch. So pin that down, make sure you're only pinning it to one piece of your fabric. So you want to hold that, and then you're going to line this one up and put it on the top.
But yeah, to the guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not challenging as I thought it would have been. Yeah.
And you were worried.
To all the guys out there.
Yeah, to all the guys out there. Really, the challenging part is the cutting and the measuring.
Well, it is a hot and sunny day here on Pawleys Island, and I am joined by Mr. Thomas Williams. How are you doing?
Great, hot, but I'm still here.
Yeah, we're holding in there. But tell me about you and what you do.
Well, my name is Thomas Williams. My telephone number is 814-8598. Area code is 843. I live in McClennanville, but I come from McClennanville to Pawleys Island for the last 29, 30 years. And I also come 4 days a week. And I love it. And I don't think I see no way I'm going to stop.
Now, what do you do?
I do the, if you see the stick I got, I do the cobra, I do the owl, I do the rattlesnakes, I do the fish, the flounder, the rainbow trout, the catfish, wide-mouth bass. If you name it, I can do it.
Now, how did you learn that you could actually do this?
Or at my father, 3 generations back, and my older brother showed me because my father had passed away. And he showed me how to do it, and then after that it's just history. But some of the things, like my brother couldn't do a cobra, he couldn't do an alligator, which a whole alligator, that's what I do also. The big flounders, or he could have made just regular sticks.
But you can get a little fancy with it.
Yes,
huh?
I just gotta, if I see it in with my eyes, I don't have to have a picture. I can automatically draw it.
That is so cool.
Yes.
You're able to hand carve these sticks, and
Right.
then you even paint them and seal them, and they're very functional as much as they're beautiful.
Right. If you see this one, this is what you call a honeysuckle vine wrapped around a cherry. The head is a put on. So this is got a rod, a steel rod, not anything else in there but a steel rod. So in case if you drop it, it won't break.
Okay, so you're out here 4 days a week. Can you tell me the address and where people can find you?
Yes, you can find me at 1061-5 Paula's Island, near the bakery.
This story is sponsored by Belfour Property Restoration. Well, thanks for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm at Belfour Property Restoration and I'm joined by Tony. How are you?
I am doing well this morning.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about your background and what you guys do, property restoration. Give me a little bit more.
We do fire and water restoration and mold remediation. Been in the business for 33 years. We were formerly FSA Full Steam Ahead, and we merged with Belfour Property Restoration 3 years ago this past August.
And this was kind of rare that you guys were able to keep your original team. So it's the same people that have been working here for all these years. You guys are a family.
It's the same people, just a different name. Everybody's still here.
Gotcha. So give me some common reasons that people might give you guys a call.
If they've had a hot water heater burst or had a sink that overflowed or a supply line that damaged, the entire house or entire restaurant. We do a lot of high-rise work. We go out, we send crews out to start the drying process. Then we're a general contractor. After everything is dry and secured and stabilized, we come back and do the repairs. And then we also do fire restoration, the same thing. If it's a small kitchen fire that just needs some cabinets replaced and clean all the soot throughout the house, we do that as well, or a large commercial property.
And since you guys merged with Belfour, you now have a greater capability of what you're able to do in terms of restoration, right?
That is true. We have 12,200 employees throughout the country, and then we have 6 Belfour offices within 150-mile radius of Myrtle Beach. So we can pull from all those to help us if we have a large loss come in.
Very cool. Walk me through the whole process once somebody gives you guys a call.
We'll dispatch crews, whether it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the morning, to mitigate, make sure nothing else gets damaged, stabilize the property. Then typically an estimator comes out, meets with the property owner, and we come up with a game plan how to get them back to the pre-loss condition of the property.
And you guys have a design studio right here on site too.
We do. They can come in here, pick out their floor coverings, their cabinets, countertops, paint selections, among other things.
What is your favorite part of the process?
Helping people in bad times. We go in when most people don't want to go back into the property and help them clean it back up and get the repairs done.
Give me some examples of a more complicated project that you guys are able to take on.
About 10 years ago when Barefoot Resort had the forest fire come through, we repaired about 40 of those houses up there. That was back when we were FSA Full Steam Ahead then. Met some terrific people up there under terrible circumstances, and actually one of them we're still good friends with.
Love that. Yeah. And you're able to do both commercial and residential repairs.
We do. We do a lot of commercial and we do a lot of residential. A lot of stuff we do is very small. People think that we do just the large stuff, but we actually do more smaller stuff. Had a supply line to a toilet that burst, just affected one bedroom. We come out and take care of that as well.
And I don't think people realize how much something like that can affect your home. And if you don't get it taken care of by the right people, that can become a big, big problem.
If an ice maker line burst in the middle of the night and you didn't find it till the next morning, it could flood the entire house. It could snowball where you start getting mold to start growing in the room if it's not properly dried out.
All right, so if someone is experiencing something right now, needs to give you guys a call, how can they get in contact with you? What's the best way?
They would call our office number at 843-626-7391, and somebody's there answering that phone 24 hours a day.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.